There is a lot of little Mickey Mouse companies popping up in there. And I even see, not only in America.
Says the guy from Orlando.
So the little, tiny company, one-man show. I've noticed that. It's a lot of one-man show. They build a brand with AI. That's the thing. Technology right now is so
What's
easy.
the problem with that? Like, are they not doing good work, or?
The problem with that is that one man can do just something. He has certain times of the day. So yeah, he might do a good job, but for how many people is he going to be able to do it, right?
Do you have clients who comment from those AI supplementing companies?
We do have him. Actually, I had 2 this week already coming from this AI company. I'm not going to say names.
Hey, we name names on this channel.
Yeah,
you can name the name. What's the?
Yeah, they use the good old Jetty, all these AI ads. Very eye-catching, but yeah, their customers are knocking on our doors. They are not getting the quality of the estimate. That's something that we think it's
Is it denials? Do you see what's the wildest approval you've gotten? Like, there was super easy, ask and you shall receive. Does it happen a lot?
It happens.
Can you get approval with an AI generic like ChatGPT generic?
I don't think so. It might help. It might give you ideas, but you need that person critically thinking about it, right? Because yes, it will give you 10 options on how to approach a claim. That person needs to define how to navigate better, how to explain it on a better way to that adjuster. So it's not that we're feeling threatened by AI, at least not now. Who knows, in 5 years, the way this thing is growing, probably even podcasts are going to be done. Like you can generate this with Sora, like in 5 seconds, and we don't need all this, right?
No, it's not going to have my jokes. It's not going to be as good.
And
critical thinking.
And actually, we're trying to do a research there, trying to keep on the edge of what this new beautiful technology is bringing us. But we do believe it will need that human touch. Actually, I just finished the end of the year party with all our team. And part of my speech to them was talking about AI. And I was telling them that they shouldn't be afraid of what AI could do, because we're not going to replace them. And if we get to the point where AI can write these estimates really good, what we're going to do with our team is having a bigger quality assurance department. So we're going to have the machine writing the estimates, but I'm going to have some certified person reviewing that estimate and basically give it the okay, right? So that human has that human touch. On top of that, keep in mind that after that, we offer 6 months free unlimited revisions. So any change, any supplement, any adjustment, our team is always ready there. Big difference about us is that we have built a pretty solid team that is scalable. On our team, each customer gets appointed one dedicated account manager. That account manager basically calls the shots. But that account manager is not the one writing the estimates. That account manager has 5 estimators on his team. They are the ones writing the estimate. Account manager basically manages everything. And on top of that, they have 2 assistants. So that account manager has a whole team. 2 assistants answering the call all the times, answering the emails, making sure that emergencies get informed to the account manager in case, and he has the estimators writing them. So that allows very good dynamic. On top of that, once that estimate is done, it gets moved to the quality assurance department, which is a different department. They review everything, analyze the scope of work of our customer, and then compare it with the estimate. That's kind of the last step of the process before getting it delivered.
If a contractor already has a PA in the job, how do you avoid stepping on toes? Who talks to the carrier and who owns the estimate changes? Like, do you even take clients who already have PAs in the jobs?
Oh, well, keep in mind that our customer is the contractor. If there is a PA, that person is representing the homeowner, right? So basically we don't, even though we might be able to collaborate because the estimate that we send to the roofer is going to end up on that adjuster's desk, right? And sometimes that adjuster might ask the roofer for some change, so we will do it. I feel that's where we got the main difference, that we act as part of the contracting firm. We don't even talk to that homeowner.
In what scenario do you recommend the contractor or the homeowner get public adjuster or lawyer involved?
I will say once they feel the claim is not going anywhere. Once you got that denial.
How often does that happen with you? Like with your estimates or contractor, like your estimates that you wrote or supplements that you wrote, that just you hit that wall. Like out of 100, how many claims do not progress?
It's way less than 1%. Yes. And I want to connect this to a question you asked me before. Timeframes. Estimates, they get delivered in 2 days. Then the claim management, right, or the supplemental, as you guys addressed it on the industry, we have really good results. 95% of our claim managements, they get settled in 30 to 60 days. The other 5%, they get settled no longer than 90 days. That's the latest amount we have. I think this year we have had in a single denial that they are not approving of all our claim management. So I'm convinced that this service could add huge value because, again, it's something that the industry doesn't know us that well that we do. Everyone knows that we write Xactimates and estimates. Not everyone knows that we will also do that billing, collection, and that back office support for the contractor. The results are, I'm impressed. Every time I meet with that team, they keep giving me really, really good numbers, right? 95% in 30 to 60 days is really good. And then that 5%, it gets settled no longer than 90. Could be those that are denied. I do remember this roofing company. They wanted us to manage all of our claims. We have a lot of resistance on all of their claims because they were not visiting the property. Basically, they had like these drone tools or these satellite tools. So they were trying to capture a lot of customers, signing them, but they were never at the property. So the pictures they were sending us were some satellite pictures. The insurance company never accepted those because, and I personally got on the phone with a customer and I told him, this is not flying very high because the pictures are not clear enough. If you want me to push this, we will need somebody to go on that roof and take clear pictures so we can see the damages and we can show it on the estimate. The satellite pictures are just not clear enough to show that. Insurance company put resistance on 99% of all their claims. So yeah, that clear picture showing the damage is fundamental. And not only that, they were trying, and I understand the business. They were trying just to make it a little massive, 80 claims. And if we don't have to send somebody there, we're going to save some money and use it with these pictures. But yeah, if it's not clear enough, the insurance is just going to say that it's not a hellhole, right? That kind of stuff is what can cause that a claim doesn't fly or a homeowner doing fraud. That kind of stuff also is really hard to.
Let's talk about industry ethics, your industry ethics. You see a lot of claims. Would you say that majority of supplements companies ethical? How many are inflating claims or crossing lines into PAs? Like, do you see your competition or roofers asking too much? Like, doubling, tripling? I've seen it 7-8 years ago when I was still in the industry. A lot of guys say, like, let's ask for as much as we can and settle in the middle, right? Like, they're just throwing everything they can possibly throw. Pybos, like stuff that they're not even planning to do. They were just doubling, tripling claims, hoping, to add, 50% to the claim. Is it still a game, or you feel like industry leveled and now we're more professional and more reasonable with insurance companies?
Well, I feel that it actually comes more from the contractor, wanting to inflate these bills. Remember that there's 2 ways that you can inflate it. Either changing the price, altering the Xactimate price and just manually put a different price.
Does it work?
That works only if you can prove it.